You can Holly Marine at Holly Marine. Fill your boots, fulfill your wet dreams. Bring your pawn, cause you're the boss. You don't need to give a toss at Holly Marine. Do as you please, please. You can bring your mates or bring the dog. Take away and block the bog. Drink and drugs, get out of your head. Sleep till noon and piss the bed at Holly Marine. Do as you please, please.
Holiday time at Holly Marine Villages is do as you please time. You could have a threesome or a gangbang or just sleep with the Rebs, like I do.
At Holly Marine, do as you please, please. At Holly Marine, do as you please, please.
Ring for a brochure now.
This is Sky Television. For the very best in film entertainment, welcome to Sky Movies.
He's a bitter man.
Bushfest 2025. Bushfest, the smallest comedy festival in the world. 4 days of local, national and international comedians in different audiences and Wolfie getting pissed. It's all at the Holly Bush, Newton Lane, Cradley Heath, B64, 5EA. I want to say Cradley Heath.
Is everybody ready for show business?
Yeah!
Is Stubbo ready for show business?
Wait for you to fucking introduce
I didn't hear you there, Stubbo. Is Stubbo ready for show business?
Introduce the
Is Ryan ready for the next? Absolutely. Can everybody whoop it on for my friend Tom Cowley, everybody?
What an introduction.
Farewell and adieu to my fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu to the ladies of Spain. Hooper! Hooper! Starboard! Hooper! Everybody like that was the mad bloke in Jaws, folks, and have a little bit of a bonus.
Unfortunately, like all the good ones, taken, married to a woman. Well, you didn't have the same choice back then. In America, they say, life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Back in Scotland, we say, life gives you lemons, change your life. That one's shite. Do you like hemorrhoid jokes? Because I've got piles.
I was trying to explain to my friend, she's American, right? She was like, they don't have live TV license there. She didn't understand like what it was. I was like, well, you know, in the US, you don't need a license for a gun. In the UK, we need a license to watch Antiques Roadshow. She said, you're lying. I said, would I lie to you? There's another show we need a license for.
Nice.
This is great. I didn't even know this. If you don't pay your TV license, you can even be sent to prison, where you can watch TV for free. And bum Hugh Edwards.
Did you convince this man to come down?
We did.
You were like, we've been sat in a fucking pub garden in Cradley for 3 days. He was like, I didn't think the marriage was on the rocks that much. What's your name, fella? Lee. So it's your first day at Bushfest?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I've been here a few times.
You've been here a few. Are you local to Cradley?
Neverton.
Neverton, okay, so you're used to this level of poverty. Brilliant.
The stupidest thing I've ever seen was a girl put up a blog post saying that ADHD was her superpower. Like, cool, like, we get it, it's not a bad thing to have, but it's not a superpower, you know what I mean? I don't think kids are around the playground debating, would you rather be invisible, fly, or not be able to focus in maths? You know what I mean? It's not good, that's my kind of rant, I guess. What was I talking about?
ADHD, not being able to focus.
Yeah, it's almost like that was on purpose. Yeah.
And who's vulnerable? Kiddies. Kiddies are especially vulnerable. And have a look at this if you don't believe me. Here's the incident. We've got ourselves a three-pronged, it's a classic, three-pronged injury caused by a four-pronged fault. Now people say to me, Ian, what with digital manipulation, your chat GPT, your AI, how do we know it's genuine? Where's the evidence? Let's have a look. I should just say, by the way, if you're of a nervous disposition and a little bit squeamish, look away now. I know what you're thinking, Liam. What about the people at the back? Good point. Let's zoom in. Oh. Now there he is. He lived to tell the tale. He lived to tell the tale. That's his injury. The only problem is, every time he sneezes, he whistles. In fairness, he can get 3 notes and 1 chord out of that, which basically means, would you believe he can play the whole back catalogue of all the songs by Ed Sheeran? We must press on.
It's all right, Bradley. What do you do, Bradley? Oh, fantastic! Wow. Now the eccentric get-up makes sense. Bloody hell, are you the reason for Doctor Who as it is now? Were you the one who got it cancelled? The Daleks are actually differently abled, I'll have you find. So if we can all treat them with some respect for once, that'd be great. You know, the Daleks now have got they're in a DEI position in the council now, which is fantastic. The leader of the BBC is Stavros. Amazing. Or was it Davros? I don't watch it. Fantastic. Well, you look absolutely wonderful, my friend. Give us a cheer for Bradley, everyone. Oh, lovely stuff. And lady in the back there, the Love Island tryout. What's your name, darling?
If anybody's got a handkerchief with them, if you can just spit on it and just wipe the floor, it's near to you. Thank you. I didn't get around to that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back!
You know what? I don't know why I've come here. I think I could be doing better things with my time. Alright, okay. I think I'm just going to leave it there.
Carry on! Carry on!
You think it's dry under here, but there's a hole in here. I think I might die.
Well, Nan and her mate Mabel were dancing on the table, showing everything that they had got. Mabel lifted up her vest, showed everyone her chest. Luckily, you couldn't see a lot. The barman never stood a chance when they gave him a lap dance. They left him lying, crying on the floor. But when she tried to do the tango, everyone saw her fandango. And we can't go back to Witherspoons anymore. No, we can't go back to Witherspoons anymore. Then Nan and Auntie Flo were going to a show when something strange happened on the way. A flasher lifted up his coat and Nan, she had a stroke. Flo couldn't, she was stood a bit far away. And then somebody said, I think that flasher was Alfred. Nan said, no, that's somebody taller. They said, said, please don't be obscene, but can you tell us what you've seen? She said, well, it looked like a penis, only smaller. And we can't go back to Witherspoons anymore. Great pleasure to be at Bushfest. Now, the thing is, when you come to Bushfest, you've only got two half-formed ideas. There's always the danger, because the thing about Bushfest is it gets filmed, you see. It gets filmed and you think to yourself, well, I might not necessarily want that bit to be. So I think, well, okay, well, if I've got the first section of it, there you go. That's far too slow to end up in a fast-paced montage, isn't it? So I'm okay with that bit. That bit's not going to be used. But what about if my final bit is crap as well? So my advice to all of you acts, if you're worried about bits of material being recorded and getting out there, is just make sure that you put in a bit in the middle that Dave Dinsdale can't avoid using, so he definitely just uses that bit and ignores it. Because the thing I will say about Dave Dinsdale, handsome Dave Dinsdale over there, handsome, talented Dave Dinsdale. He's a talented man, Dave Dinsdale. He's a handsome, talented man. He's younger than he looks. He's and he's not that old. He's young whippersnapper, talented Dave Dinsdale, and very good at editing as well. I don't know if you've ever seen any of his videos. He's good. He's good at directing. He's good at editing. He's just a very all-round talented guy. And his Bushfest videos are excellent. So I thoroughly recommend watching all of this video right to the end. Even all the acts that you don't like as well. Just watch all the way through, and there'll be some bangers coming up. There you go. I'm covered now. So my last bit can be crap. That's okay. He's not going to use this bit.
That's why we are so lucky to have people like David Francis. David Francis deserves a round of applause right now. Wow, look at that amazing standing ovation for Dave Francis. Dave Francis is not only a pub owner, he is a comedian himself. And that makes the difference.
And a speechwriter.
A comedian in that it will take you more than 30 minutes to get a drink, which means if you need one, go follow him inside right now.
Piss tits just taste like house keys.
Now I went to the fancy restaurant where they sell the expensive food. They said try lark tongues in aspic. I said I'm not in the mood. I looked up and down that menu, but everything was bad for my health. So I took my shopping trolley into their kitchen. I said, don't worry, I'll make it myself. And I said, baked beans on toast, baked beans on toast, baked beans on toast, baked beans on toast. Now it's true that I suffer with flatulence. I'm worse than a herd of cows. I have to wear these special trousers so the stink cannot get out. I changed them in my basement. It's a well-ventilated room. It's not the diet that's gonna kill me. It's the smell from the toxic fumes. 'Cause I eat baked beans on toast, 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 baked beans on toast. Thank you all. You've been brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll see you all again in 2026. Let's put 1 week in July. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back.